Happy Monday and good noon. I'm Michelle Gooch with Life by Design. I partner with people to gain clarity in their world, and especially if they're in some kind of professional or personal transition. If you're interested in more information about that, you can find me online at lifebydesign.guru, www.lifebydesign.guru, G-U-R-U. At a young age, we start getting told what is beautiful. That makes sense. I mean, you do that to children all the time. We tell them what people are beautiful, what places are beautiful, what organizations are beautiful, what beliefs are beautiful. We get all this feedback about beauty when we're young. And we begin to dream about our future, especially according to the things that we've been told are beautiful. And usually in that dreaming, we set unrealistic expectations on ourselves. Like the woman who wanted to be a U.S. Supreme Court justice and raise 5 children and do it all without a nanny. We set these unrealistic expectations on ourselves. And then we grow up and face these expectations that were completely unrealistic, and self-doubt kicks in. We begin to say, wow, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not educated enough. I'm not confident enough. I'm not funny enough. I'm not outgoing enough. I'm not enough. We need confidence. And so when we lack confidence, we're really set up for failure. You've seen the person that's walked into the room lacking confidence. They're just completely showing their lack of confidence before they say anything. And we know they're set up for failure. So when we're in this place of insecurity and we scroll through our social media, what happens? We begin to compare ourselves, right? Compare ourselves. We start to question our own life based on someone else's life or based on the highlight from their life. And this insecurity destroys authenticity. So if I'm beginning to feel insecure, I start to put a mask on. I start to hide who I really am. I start to hold back from what I could bring because I'm feeling insecure. So how do we cultivate this authentic confidence? How do we begin to cultivate showing up the real me and confident about it? Well, there are a couple of things I want us to look at today. First of all, pursue boldness and honesty with ourselves. And secondly, pursue patience and kindness with ourselves. 2 different things. Boldness and honesty with ourselves. That means speak the truth about ourselves to ourselves. I like to use these sentences. I like to ask people to finish these sentences. I am strong when. I am strong because. I'm strong due to my belief in. If you were to finish those sentences, what would they sound like? I am strong when. I'm strong because. I'm strong due to my belief in. Repeat them 3 or 4 times and fill it in 3 or 4 times because you are strong in several different places. And so I'm strong when. Repeat it 4 or 5 times. Fill it in. Then you have some truths that you can speak boldly to yourself, because if we want to live in those truths, if that's how we want to show up, if that's the confidence we want to bring, then we have to verbalize, we have to vocalize those truths. So make your list however you want to, but those sentences are a good way to do it. And speak boldly and honestly to yourself about yourself. And then the other thing is be patient and kind with yourself. Pay attention to what tone of voice you use. What tone of voice do you use when you're talking to yourself? Is it angry, disappointed, disgusted? What tone of voice are you using? Is it patient and kind, or does it need to shift to that? There's all kinds of ways to do that, but we only have 5 minutes, so we won't get into that. Just notice tone of voice you use. And then also notice when you're with children, you give them time to enjoy. Right? Everything takes longer with children because they're busy enjoying things along the way. So you get a child out the front door and headed to the car in the driveway, but they have to pick up 12 different leaves or 5 different pebbles or look at a bug. They're enjoying life. So this patience and kindness you're showing to yourself, are you allowing moments to just find joy? It takes a little time. You have to allow for it. So pursue boldness and honesty with yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Pursue patience and kindness with yourself. Watch your tone of voice and allow for moments of joy. Those are ways to build this authentic confidence, to actually cultivate it within yourself if you are feeling insecure. So I'll see you next Monday. Have a great week.